Live? Everything is live? We good? There's so many things that I have to update when I switch games. It's driving me insane. Hello, everybody. Let me just get this right up near the mic. Hold on now. I think you can hear that. Welcome to the stream. Now that I've blasted your eardrums with can opening goodness, it's a bit of a weird time for me. I'm a little bit earlier than usual, but I know that I'm going to be playing some Left 4 Dead later, so I decided that I wanted to attempt to get some progress done in Kingdom Come, because I love this game and I have not played enough of it at all lately. I feel like I've totally missed out. So I'm going to try to hide how many viewers I have. I don't want to know. I just don't. YouTube, go away. I'm just going to have to believe that it's working properly. That's all I can do right now. But yeah, welcome. Why am I bleeding? I guess I was... Was this when I fell off that cliff? Oh, it's occurred to me I probably should have sent out a short before I did this, but that's okay. I can do it between streams. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Bloody hell. Am I naked? I'm naked. Good. Okay. That's why I like Henry. What am I doing right now? I'm doing this hermit quest. I seem to recall that I found multiple ways of doing this quest line. I found a book, right? I found this book here that was like, this is the book that will tell you how to find my sword. Wasn't able, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, what is this? I must do dirty work. A devilish rampage.
Oh, where are your clothes?
Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Who is involved? The intrigue runs high. What is happening? I don't think I want to read this whole thing. I buried my friend Ambrose on the edge of the meadow above his hut. I piled stones by 2 gnarled birches and then marked the grave with a broken sword. I see. But there was, in fact... another? No, there was another. Well, there was another. There's another way to complete this quest. I know I can't move quest item. I feel like I haven't played this game in a while, and I need to remember how to play. We want to complete this quest the chivalrous way, which involves bring the message of forgiveness. A sinful soul, give the woman the cross. That's what we're doing. That's what's happening. Okay, here we are. Okay. Horse? We must ride yonder to yonder meadow. We go into the grave, right? I don't know why this woman's here, but... Oh, man. I was going to say that I've had a day, but... Whoa. Should I... First off, turn that down. Should I wash myself? I feel like I should wash myself. I've actually had a nice day at home, truthfully. It's been nice and chill, which is great. I've been playing video games. Me and some friends and I are playing through what are they even called? The Dark Picture Chronicles, which are made by the same people that did Until Dawn. And unfortunately, I wasn't there for their last session, so I've taken the liberty of trying to do some catch up. We're most of the way through. We're up to a devil in me, which I have theories. I have many theories about what I think is going on in that game. I'm pretty excited to see where it goes, even though I've heard nothing but bad things about it. So I have some mixed feelings. But I'm about a third of the way through, and I think that I made all the same decisions as what my friends did when they played it. So really, it's almost like I was playing alongside them the whole time. But yeah, so I'm in a very story game mood today. I watched some streams. I played some Devil in Me. I was, pretty whatever about it.
May their souls find it.
Oh! This is that grave that I robbed. Oh dear. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
What was the message?
Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
I hope they don't want me to remember it.
Ambrose forgives you.
Okay, good.
But his brother must get what he deserves.
Ooh.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself.
Were you gonna get
I
satisfaction?
committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet.
until I kill the
You said it
bastard.
yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves.
Oh.
The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me.
What
His
wall?
soul must find peace.
What wall? Sure, I'll help you.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything.
Law!
It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it.
This is the
And
real
it's a
devil
good thing you
in
caught me
me.
here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything.
Oh,
First,
man.
tell me, are you afraid of the dead?
no, I'm good. Oh,
The dead should rest in peace,
nice.
even if they aren't in consecrated ground.
You're right, lad. But sometimes there's no choice but to disturb them. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside
He was
the
young when he
graveyard
died.
wall,
Yan was young.
buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Yeah, tell
Why
me.
doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him.
So he killed
Couldn't
himself?
get over the rejection.
Oh dear.
So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
Oh dear.
And Vashek killed him.
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell.
Wait, what?
When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people
Oh.
thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
So it was a cover-up.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those
What does this have to do with all that
diabolical
Templar stuff?
apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
Sure.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial.
Hello,
Jan's
apparition.
soul has
How you
the right
doing?
to eternal rest.
How's your Friday?
Thank you. The Lord will pay
Is
you
it Friday
back
for you right now?
100-fold.
Or are you?
There's
I know
a
it's like
rose bush
nighttime.
outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it.
Is it like early
Please
night,
bury
early
him
Friday?
beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way, they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then
Nice.
place Ambrose's cross on his grave
It's a good
to
Friday.
bless their reconciliation.
I'm super tired. I'll be real with you. I have had such a long week. Today wasn't even that like, I don't know, busy. But wait, what are all these things? Get the remains from the dead man's grave. Wait, you mean the grave that's right in front of me that I robbed ages ago? I sure hope you don't mean this grave. Oh no, there's one outside. Okay, that's of course because he wasn't. Brain hurt, brain stupid. He wasn't buried here. Oh, I gotta get over the thing. Just let me out. It's these stupid curved walls. They're impossible to mantle. Puppy. Oh wait. Oh come on. I believe in you, Henry. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. That's not how physics works. Look at that. Oh god. We're starting out strong. Oh no. There we go, we got it. So yeah. That's very Half-Life 2 speedrun type stuff. Pluck the flowers. Okay. Rob Grave. Well, this is what I've been told to do. So it's fine. You left a piss-filled rant in my channel over my name? Oh my god. I'm glad for it. How do you feel about names? It's like if I changed my name to some actual ghostly being or a different creature of mysterious origin. Oh my goodness. We'd also have to change his channel too. I know we would have to. We'd have to change everything. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, the reason why I'm thinking about it is that I've been doing some research, and there are lots of people online who rebrand over time. So I've been considering if maybe changing my name to something that is pronounceable is wise. Also to kind of distance myself from previous stuff. But it'd be a pretty big decision, let's put it that way. It'd be a pretty big thing if I decide to change my title. Can I talk to you again? No, she's done. She's out. She's done with me. Yeah, this is something I'm thinking about. Because yeah, I've seen a few people that, you know, especially VTubers, like that's what I've been looking at lately. They change their aliases a lot. But, and also I'll be honest, my name isn't like affiliated with a lot right now, so it's not a huge deal in some ways to change one's name. What am I supposed to do? I'm going to the two rocks near the bushes, right? That's what we're looking for. We can probably go straight through the path here and just I mean this would probably be a better let's go through let's take the safe path here. A rebrand would be too much mental psychotics. I don't think that's necessarily true, but it's definitely something that I'd have to think about carefully before I did. So I value you guys telling me how you feel. Yeah. Let me put it this way. I believe nothing is off the table. I believe that no course of action is too strong, too empirical, too insane to be not considered. Yeah. Otherwise, I lean into it and just start fighting everybody who gets my name wrong. That's the alternative there. Yeah, sure. I understand. No, I understand the feeling. Yeah, this is something to consider. Oh my goodness. Alright, so where is this grave exactly? Somewhere around here. The thing that kind of... Actually, is this it here? Is it literally just this? L? Is it the L? Or is that the guy? Is that the guy? Is that the guy or is that the grave? I think that's the guy. Considering how hot it is to get in here. Maybe. Oh dear. Oh no. Hold on, I gotta get out of this. Yeah, no, I understand the feeling, but it's not like changing my current streaming name like removes all of that history. That's not quite how it works. You know, it all exists. It all exists in perpetuity. What exactly am I looking for here? I've got the book. Hold on, is this going to help me? Can you help me? I found the remains. When young man was found dead, da-da-da-da-da, buried outside the graveyard. Okay. Wait. Lay them in the concert. Oh, I see. I think I fucked up. I was supposed to put them in that. Oh, I see. Might be. Do I have a save from like 3 minutes ago? And then I don't have to walk all the way back? 6 minutes ago. You know what? I think we just take it. I have done literally nothing. I was confused. Yep, I had to just take the bones and put them in the grave. Okay. Take the bones. Hold on. Changing my outfit. No need to dirty a perfectly good suit of armor. Are we gonna jump over this again? Oh! Oh! This is just miserable. Oh my goodness, let me in. This is the one thing that can defeat Henry. Curved walls. Ah! That'll be a good clip. Just let me over. This is terrible. Okay. We're going to go around. We're going around. Yeah, I thought I had to take these bones somewhere really exciting, but I think that K is just the sword that I'm trying to get, and this is the actual quest. So we take the roses, and then we dig up the thing. No, that's all right. That's all right. Look, it's interesting to hear a perspective, you know, and I do appreciate that people feel strongly about my name. But, like, the other thing is, like, just from my own perspective, is that to me, like, I know that Magus Verborum is my screen name, but, like, it's always meant Magician of Words to me. Like, that's why I was so attached to it in the first place. I don't know. I don't know that I feel like going into all of the reasons why the term Magician of Words resonates strongly with me, but I am, at least in my own mind, a Magician of Words, even if I don't always have the best English skills. I have my own way of being the
Your journey
magician.
ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but our Father.
I should have put my suit on.
Many sinners in this world.
Sorry.
But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done.
Sure.
On earth as it is in heaven. And deliver us from evil.
Oh,
Amen.
there's a little cross there. There you go. Yeah, I could have sworn that I robbed that grave a while ago, but maybe I'm...
Many years in unconsecrated ground, and I blamed myself.
Perhaps I'm incorrect on that one.
Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It was the right thing.
It's all right now.
It's fine.
You did the right thing.
If I tell her it's sacrilege
Everything
now,
else
she's
is
not going to give me the
beyond the law
sword,
of
so...
man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Don't threaten the
Well,
lady.
If you... Will you keep it to yourself?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't want your money.
I don't want anything. And I won't tell anyone.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew is a tailor and he knows a thing or two about alchemy.
Sure.
If you ever need anything from him, I'll put in a word for you. God be with you,
Cool.
Henry.
Hey, scholarship up. Stealth is less important. I think I maxed out on stealth. Yeah, everything... it's just scholarship. I don't know. I don't know how to grind scholarship. Or rather, I don't think I can grind scholarship at this point. I did figure out... So if we look at just from a grinding meta perspective. So here's the thing. I spent... I haven't actually played the game since... Like, offline, since the last time I played it on stream. I will get to your comment in a second, Appa. I'm going to finish this thought really quickly. In terms of my meta progression, I've spent an awful lot of time just leveling stuff up. Oh my goodness, maybe I shouldn't be drinking. Pretty much everything is maxed out. So like all of my skills here, except for scholarship, I managed to kind of grind out over time. My main stats, I figured out a way to grind all of them except for my speech skill. And in terms of combat, my sword is at max level. Apparently I've leveled up my unarmed. That's exciting. I don't. Which one do you pick? Chokeholds. 10% stronger? That sounds great. Yep. 10% stronger sounds totally fine. But the thing is, so the skills that I haven't managed to level up, I'll tell you they are the hardest ones to level up, the most grindy. So in terms of combat, the best way to level up in combat is literally to go to a trainer and be like, I'm going to beat you up for 20 minutes. Or however long you can be bothered to beat them up for. And it is a really slow grind. So swords have kind of gone up naturally because I use them in the real world of the game. But all these other things, unarmed, polearms, heavy weapon, I could not be bothered. I got that to level 20, so clearly. But I think I'm kind of hoping that there'll be some skill trainers I can lean on for the rest of these levels, because this is already a very high level statistically. Marksmanship, I actually really enjoyed leveling, because I could just do, there was an archery contest, and it seems like you get experience from beating it, you get money from beating it, there's actually like a goal there that isn't just punch people forever. So eventually I will get all of these leveled, but it's just going to take some... I think I'm going to let them kind of level naturally and also through skill training. Scholarship, as far as I can tell, you can only really do it through reading books. And I think I've read all the books in the game so far, so I can't really level that up anymore. And the other one is speech, which I think I can level up by punching guards in the face and then being arrested by them and then talking my way out of the arrest. But then that means that I have to fix my reputation problem, which means that I have to do a whole bunch of like stealing and selling of goods, and it just seems like a pain. So as with the other two skills, it's just too much of a grind. I think that speech is the hardest level to, or the hardest skill to like level up, as far as I can tell, because you do it by exhausting all dialogue options, which just literally takes time. And if you want to do skill checks, you have to be pretty sure you're going to... Like, you get experience from failing them as well, but it's better to pass them. Scholarship, how relevant to our convo? Yeah, look, scholarship is very important. Now, what have you said? You think that my artistry is something that you're at least a little bit inspired in when you have stories to tell? In other words, my playthroughs. Yeah, I hope that the way that I talk about stuff on stream gets you thinking. Like, obviously, a lot of what I do is, like, making silly jokes and saying 6-7 far too much, but like I really enjoy getting to just talk about my experiences and also try to kind of pass the games that I'm playing. Kingdom Come has given me lots of opportunities to be like, hey, what are the themes of this quest? What's the story about? And it's also why I like playing the movie games that I don't know if you were here when I mentioned this, but I'm playing a number of interactive movie games with some friends. We're playing one tomorrow. We're playing Devil in Me of the Dark Pictures Chronicles, which is made by the same people that made Until Dawn. And I really enjoy playing those games because they often have very strong, like, just strong themes. They're always, like, trying to blend multiple genres or multiple sets of movie tropes together in a way that is unique and interesting and has a lesson to it. They don't always succeed, but they try, and that makes it interesting to talk about. Like, it's always more interesting for me to talk about a game that tries really hard, even if it kind of sucks, than to play a game that has no themes or nothing to say, and it's just kind of a fun time. So it's why, like, I've been thinking about Mugenics, actually, because I imagine that game is going to have, like, a point, some themes and some stuff that it wants to talk about, but hello. You know what? We're going to ignore you. I'm talking. Sorry, villagers. See you later. But like, Mugenics is a game that is mostly about the gameplay. This is the poop jokes, but like mostly, if I'm going to get into that game, it's good because I'm enjoying the roguelike stuff. I'm enjoying the way that the cats create new cats together and they synergize and all that sort of fun stuff. Like, that's going to be the focus, which is fun, but it doesn't let me like talk about it in a really rich and deep way. In my opinion, in my experience, right? I use the flowers. That's what I should be looking for. The semi-serious critique with the snark and pass. Yeah, dude. I enjoy that. I enjoy like getting to be a little bit silly, but also actually getting to talk about stuff that matters. Which is why I've been really enjoying playing some Kingdom Come. It's also, like, honestly, when we got to the end of the stream the other day, I don't think you were awake by the end. Oh, we're back here again. But I crashed out a little bit. I finished one run and went, because Because I lost. I was literally one hit away from winning against the spider boss in the caves. And then I made a small tactical error and died horribly. And I was like, well, that sucked. That was shit. That was awful. Where am I?
Whoa.
This is an unmarked bandit camp. I think I sort of know where I am. I should really be trying to find these flowers. They're going to help me actually figure out where I am. But yeah, I finished one run yesterday and I was like, I need to go to bed. I need to reflect on my life choices. Whereas in this game, because the game isn't about these 3-hour long runs, which in my opinion is a lot of time. If I fail something, I'll just try again. And that's how I go with most games as well. The spider boss is several steps up. Well, it had 7 HP left. I was going in with a party that was about 2/3 of its health was gone, with no way to heal. I think did very well against the spider boss considering what I had available to me at the time. Most of my cats were dying. The actual fight was going really well considering what I brought to the fight. But there was just one kind of unlucky moment where instead of shooting him in the front, I shot him in the back, which made him enrage. And if I hadn't done that, I would have won. And if I'd dealt, a little bit more damage earlier in the fight, I would have won. If I'd had a little bit more health, I would have won. If I'd been hit one less time or dealt one more attack or attacked in a slightly different way, I would have won. So in that sense, I'm very proud of the how close I got with the party that I had. But it is what it is, and it made me very frustrated when I felt like I kind of. I don't know. It's not that I made the right choices every time, but I felt like I had done the best that I could, and I still failed, and that kind of sucks. So I'd like to come back to it with a fresh head, I guess. And also, I guess I don't feel like I want to do multiple runs of that in a row because it's gonna crash me out, honestly. Do I get a slightly better idea of where this thing is? Maybe I have to return to the hermit now. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. And then he'll tell me where the sword actually is. Because I don't actually think I've been told where the sword is. I think I have to... Oh, Schweppes! We're being Templared. Hello there, friend.
My God. Hey, fella! Please. Listen!
Oh, are you there?
We need help!
Who are you? And who do you serve?
Hello?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ.
And you're coming to kill the hermit.
Everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast.
You have to help me
Our
kill
brother
this guy.
Gleskin is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
I'll help.
All right. We'll have a quiet talk. What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned.
I am.
The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise.
How's
but
my
he had
audio level,
time
by
to
the
grab
way?
that
Can you hear me
damned
kind of clearly
crossbow
over this
and shoot
dialogue if I talk
Gleskin?
right now? Or is
By
this
the Virgin Mary,
way
help
too...
us.
is it
We
bad?
have to catch him.
Is it hard to hear what I'm saying?
Did Conrad really want to
So I'd like to talk over them
Yes.
occasionally.
We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away.
Kermit the
We
Frog?
surrounded
Or
him.
Kermit the Hermit?
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention. That's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
Can I...
You're a knight of an order.
Yes. I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the cross with the red star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us. While there's still
I mean,
time.
I could probably patch him up.
That swine tried to deceive me. He mustn't get away.
God, thank you.
Can I play
Try to
both
get
sides?
close
Like,
unseen. and set fire to the haystack
Okay,
on
cool.
the right-hand side of the yard. Then his crossbow will be useless, but do it quickly, before he gets away.
Unfortunately, the speech in this game only goes to 30, but yeah, I believe that my speech is 100. 3 times the maximum amount. Kill or save the hermit. I would like to save the hermit. I think he's been a G. Oh, pardon me. Let's do it. Let's try and save the hermit. Let's at least talk to him. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hello.
Stop right there.
We have a chat?
Or I'll shoot.
I'm holding.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Are we good?
Don't move a muscle. I mean it.
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
What's going on here?
I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movement.
I'd like to help the hermit, but let's have a chat and see what he... Oh, that doesn't... Okay, we're good. He was holding nothing for a second there. Poor bastard.
What do you want?
He's
You wanted
suffered
to run
dementia.
off and break our agreement.
Did he?
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster's Denyek's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about
Okay.
the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
This was
I
pretty
had to
bad.
defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
Oh, don't ask about the
It's not
sword.
far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
It's kind of interesting that you
That's
can
all I
just
need to
skip
know.
this.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
Can we talk our way out of this?
In that case, we'll play that game out together. Just let them come.
Thank you, friend. Benedizio Domini sit
Alright, I guess we're helping out the
I
hermit.
know the truth, and I can tell you. But if your brother tried to kill me,
Okay, I guess we're fighting. Can I save? Can I drink a schnapps? I'm actually down some health. It'd be kind of nice to drink some potions. And a fox would be good. Actually, I don't think a fox helps right now. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna have to make some potions soon. Maybe before the next time I play, I'll drink some. All right, drink some, make some. I'll make some. Oh my god. All right. Well, I'd like to negotiate my way through this, but I don't think that's an option. Take a shot.
dead man.
Oh, sword out, sword out. Where's my sword? Oh, Jesus, they suck. Oh, Jesus Christ be praised. They're so cooked. Oh, one combo. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping I could talk my way through that, but, well, they kind of suck, so... Ooh, keys. That's always good. Ooh, a kit. That's always good. Ooh, a bandage. I think oh, I don't want that. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do want that shield. I've been kind of collecting shields. I wonder what those keys go to. Yes. Book. I'm not sure. Does that mean I've already read it? I think that means I've already read it. Excuse me. This is why I don't drink soft drink before I do anything, ever. It gives me gas. It's bad. These are pretty cool, actually. These, like, gold-looking sleeves. Those are, like, fun. Some food. I think I've already read all these books. I think that's what that means. That's a shame. Alright, can we talk? Can we figure this out?
Damn it. What was that all about?
I think I owe you an explanation.
Alright. Talking about... Yeah, Ambrose.
Everything seems to be connected to old Ambrose somehow. Tell me more about him.
He comes from round here. He joined our order after some family tragedy. He never wanted to talk about it. And maybe that experience led him to live a pious, honest life. But in the end...
Yeah, I haven't
it
been
did him
drinking
more
that much
harm than
soft drink
good.
lately as well, which
As
might be
seneschal of
contributing.
the order, he had to make certain unpleasant decisions. One of those decisions made him enemies in high places. And they set the Inquisition on him. They chased him out of Prague. He came back here, to the rocks, to help people as a hermit. That tells you all you need to know. about the kind of man he was.
Okay, tell me everything.
Yeah, you're right. Let's
Yeah.
hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
I don't
That's all
know.
I need to know.
What?
And that's an end to it. This.
Oh,
is in
nothing.
return for
Okay,
your
sure.
time.
I don't need to know anything. It's fine. What? What just happened? Oh god, everything's broken. Wrigley, the clip button. Activate clips. Oh my god, everything's breaking. I want a clip of that, like, can I... Jesus Christ. He was like, is there anything you need to know? And I'm like, no, nothing. The end. I don't want your money.
Thank you, but no. On the run, you'll need the
Sorry,
money
I'll
more
chase
than
it.
me.
Flavored water? Well, isn't that just what soft drink is, really? Alright, well, that was it. I have to wonder... I'm kind of curious. I want to see what the internet says. Also, who's tagging me in things? Kate's in support of keeping the name. It's true. People need glasses. Oh yeah, that's my wit in action. What was I gonna check? I want to know what happens in the other path of this quest line. I think this is fine. I'm gonna look it up because like I kind of want to know. We're committed, right? Like I'm committed to this path of helping the hermit because I like the guy, even though he didn't tell me literally anything. He was literally useless. But like I'm curious what the other path is if you kill. Every outcome of this quest is bad. That's what the internet is telling me. You kill everybody. There's no way for a good outcome. The quest gives you an interesting moral choice. That is an interesting thing to say. I'm having a little read here. There's a trolley problem, I suppose. Yeah, it's interesting. Someone was so bad at fighting, so they just decided not to do anything. This is incredible, actually. Who should you side with morality-wise? I mean, I want to side with the hermit. He's my guy. He killed the Grandmaster because of atrocities. Okay, it looks like there isn't, like... Because what I was curious about is whether or not there might be additional quests, maybe, if you side with one person or the other. But it looks like no matter who you side with, it just kind of ends the quest. It's interesting, because, like... Let me overthink here. So in this quest, right, the way it's designed is that you kind of don't know what's going on. You learn about these supernatural things happening, and it turns out that it's the hermit the whole time, or stuff to do with the hermit the whole time. And the game gives you a choice. Do you want to, like, side with these knights who are told that the hermit is a traitor and he needs to go, right? Or do you side with the hermit who says, I've got this secret piece of information that'll expose a conspiratorial plot. But we don't actually get to see the evidence. So we don't, like, I assume that he's telling the truth. But, like, the game doesn't really give you a lot to go on here. Which,
Much like moving somehow.
in one way, gives you, like, an interesting moral choice. But in another way, like, is it really an interesting moral choice if you don't have that much information to go off of? I think that there are other games that do this... I would say much better. I'm trying to think of a good example. I feel like The Witcher does a really good job of giving you moral choices where a lot of the time you kind of know what the right thing to do is, but like actually doing the right thing involves a lot of death, or a very difficult hill to climb.
Grave?
It's here.
It ought to be somewhere around here.
There it is. Like, one of my favorite quest lines in any video game is in The Witcher 1, which sadly is a game that's, like, not really played all that because it's just old, right? Like, it's kind of hard to play through after you've played Witcher 2 and 3. All 3. Mostly 3. Witcher 3 is the best of the 3 games in terms of its, like, modernization. But there's a whole quest line. You spend hours helping people in this village to, like, deal with supernatural problems. And every single time you help someone, they're like, it was that witch. That witch, like, raised people from the dead. And they killed my brother with a hex. And I think they, like, ruined the crops or something. but every one of the things at the villages, and they're always like high up, like because there's like a captain of the guard, I think, or maybe they're just a watch soldier. There's like a guard, there's like a priest, and there's this noble merchant type guy. And I remember particularly the merchant because his problem is that he's got these like monstrous plants living in his backyard and his brother's grave. He's like, oh, they're ruining my brother's grave site. Please, I loved him so much. Please get rid of these horrible plants. And then you kill the plants and you get a little bestiary entry that says that these plants only they only thrive in the graves of people who have been betrayed by someone close to them. And every one of the quests in that game has a moment like that where you realize that though they're blaming the witch for their problems, it's actually these are spoilers, but whatever, it's like a 20-year-old game. I think the watch captain, he like murders someone in the crypt and then they are raised up as a ghoul by the curse, and then like the merchant dude killed his brother so he could get all their money. I don't remember what the priest did. I'm pretty sure he did some terrible things to the witch, and that's like causing other problems, spiritual problems. And it ties into the idea that like spiritual health is next to physical health, which I also really like as a concept. But at the end of all of these quests that you do, the game then gives you a choice of whether to side with like an angry mob that comes to kill the witch or to side with the witch. And it is very clear, if you're paying even a tiny bit of attention, that the witch has done nothing wrong and it would be a horrible crime if she died. But also, the only way to save her is to kill like 50 people because they all want to kill her. So the moral decision, it is a trolley problem in the same way that this quest is. But like, in my opinion, it's less about like, do you kill this guy who might be in the right, maybe sort of, or do you kill these 3 people who are kind of innocent in a way, they're just following orders? But instead it creates a situation where like, if you do the right thing, you are creating a huge conflict for yourself. Like you are killing people, whether or not they're innocent, you are killing people. And I much prefer that sort of conundrum, especially one that's built up over hours and hours of gameplay. I'm going to try and make a video out of that. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm a huge fan of quest chains like that actually build up over time. Now, I suppose we'll rob the grave, shall we? After all that. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm terrible.
There's nothing more here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace.
Well, whatever, man.
Now that's what I call steel.
What's
It
happening?
may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Alright, well, I probably didn't need to rob this man's grave, but it's nice to see that he's actually here. Alright, take the sword to the blacksmith. I've been told that in this quest line, I can get up to the point where I've made the sword, but if I go back to I think if I go back to the blacksmith again, then I'll miss out on the miller's quest line. Or maybe more accurately, because I've started the miller's quest line, it can bug out, which is a problem. But yeah, pardon me, that was a horrific burp, is what that was. I really like moral decisions that build up over a period of time, and I feel like this one was more of an information gathering sort of history lesson than it was like a proper moral conundrum. Like, if we had been introduced to the living Templars who were looking for, was it Conrad? Was that his name? That were looking for the hermit Conrad, like earlier in the quest, then I would have come over to this conflict and been like, oh damn, I'm going to have to pick a side between the hermit who, you know, I might not like very much, but is like a cool dude who has this evidence, whatever. And then I also have these like knights who are trying to do the right thing but are misled. There's actually a very similar moment. Again, I'm going to keep talking about The Witcher 1. I think it's because there are these 2 orders. There's these like Templar dudes in Witcher 1, and then there's their like Elven Uprising. And you get a pivotal moment when like, I seem to recall the elves are trying to like rob a bank, and you can choose whether to try to shut it down or help them. And in that moment, like you've made friends with both sides probably by that point, and you have to make a decision of morals. You know, do you want to support the like dispossessed, like the people that are being horribly discriminated against, the elves and dwarves, or do you want to help out your Templars who are generally doing pretty good work in the community, but are also tasked with enforcing the discrimination against those characters? Apparition, maybe a bit too capricious-minded to play this game and follow through on a side quest with that much food for thought. You mean like in The Witcher? Do you mean? Well, the thing about The Witcher is that those quests are part of the main quest line. So those quests I just described of seeing all the different characters in the village and learning about their crimes and learning that everything they put on the witch is actually like, it's all stuff that they've done themselves. Those quests are done because you need to get passage into a city, and you're only allowed in the city if you have like a writ of admission from the head priest, right? The priest is like, if you help me and my friends. Less linear than, say, Persona? I don't think that I think, honestly, if you're looking... I don't know what your taste is in RPGs, but Witcher 1 is actually not particularly sandboxy. It is very linear. The way that it kind of works is that there are, I think, 3 or 4 acts of the game, and you kind of move between these... I guess they are open world areas, but you really don't have to do all the side questing in order to pass them. It might be fun to stream Witcher at some point, just like play through the whole series, because I never actually finished Witcher 3. That is an open world. It is a big open world game. I think I got about 2/3 of the way through, and then I just lost interest, which is maybe a shame. But I don't know. It was a game that I played. I guess I finished the first 2.
Sheik's an idiot.
I don't know.
Greetings.
I'm trying to remember
do you
what I was
need?
feeling when I stopped playing. Maybe I just felt like there was too much game in that game. You missed the boat in the OG Witcher? Yeah, I played The Witcher 1 after Witcher 2 had come out. And then I think I gave up on it. And then I played it again after Witcher 3 had come out. And I played through Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. And I really enjoyed them. It was a really fun games. They've got some serious problems. So Witcher 1 is so old that it just looks kind of bad. And it's quite jank. From memory, it's quite easy to break quest chains and just bug out the game in general. Witcher 2, I think it looks a lot better. It's more streamlined. So it's probably a better place to start if you're looking for like a modern game. Or just jump into Witcher 3, honestly. That's like the pinnacle of the series. Witcher 3, you quit faster. Too much choice paralysis. Yeah. So one of the problems that I actually had with Witcher 3, and it's relevant to this game, is that when I played Witcher 3, I was obsessed with trying to create the perfect playthrough. And I still feel that pull. Like, there is still a part of me that while playing this, like, I kind of want to look stuff up, look up how quests end, and, like, pick and choose before playing them through. But I know that that's kind of ruining the experience for me. Like, that's... Like, I don't care much about spoilers generally. I'm not like, oh, don't spoil me, that they'll ruin it. But, like, if you're looking through and seeing every moral choice in advance, then you are kind of ruining the tension and the surprise and, like, the gut instinct that you feel when making those decisions in game. So when I was playing Witcher 3, I was looking up pretty much every quest that I did to see what the, like, moral outcomes were going to be and making my decisions based on that, which was making the playthrough much slower than it needed to be. And also, yeah, just taking the surprise out of it. So, like, I still very much enjoyed, what I played of it, but I feel like I want to play games a bit more spontaneously, which is why with that Hermit quest, like, I still went and I looked up what the alternate outcome was, but only after I completed it. And truthfully, I think it's going to make a more fun stream if I kind of just fumble through things anyway.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What?
Wait, what?
You...
Oh,
did you-
different
No,
hermit.
no, not me. It just got a bit complicated.
Different hermit, right?
Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to
Oh
be
my
a knight.
God.
And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails.
It's part of my
That's
perfectionist
quite something.
nature.
First class.
I've got a hole in my
welded
shirt here.
steel. Ambrose must have broken
Probably
the
can't
sword
see it,
himself,
but it's here.
deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the
I've
end.
just got a few holes in this shirt.
Well, thank you
Pardon
very
me.
much for your
I meant to
clever plan.
do
You
some
haven't disappointed
washing.
me yet, lad.
I'm trying to see
So
if there's
I'm
a way
sure
for me to show you this
forging
without
an
just like showing you my
exceptional
entire
sword
chest,
won't
but
be a
like
problem for you
this
either.
shirt has a
Wait,
bunch of
I thought
holes.
you wanted to do it
You
yourself.
know, I guess the bottom left part of the
I'm
shirt,
just your
because I used to open
assistant,
bottles
after
with
all.
it. I used to like use my shirt
Not at all.
to
I
crack, not
trust you.
crack, but like twist
One day
open
you'll
bottle
become a
caps.
master.
And so there's all these
That
little
is,
circular
unless you lose
holes in
your
the
head
shirt.
first.
It's also a very old shirt. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell by the circumference here. I might have lost a little bit of weight since the last time, like since I bought this shirt, I should say. It's not the tightest fit anymore, which is a good thing, mind you. I'm pretty excited about that. It's very cool. But I needed any shirt because I hadn't finished my load of washing when I started streaming. So, you know, such is the way of things. I'm going to put this away. I don't need that right now. Hunting arrows, dagger torch. What was my situation here? What's my inventory situation? I have no idea. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to put these away. I need the Thiscles. Oh, man, I have so many groschen. It's actually insane. Spade, that should go on my horse, actually. Oh, this is crap. Can I drop this? Not right now. No, Okay, there's my dice. I don't need this. Actually, was this important? I feel like that broken arrow is important, but I don't need it anymore. What was it? The spade. That can go away. Oh my goodness. And that can be dropped on the ground. Alright, they want me to make a sword. Holes on shirts suck to deal with. Well, they don't look good. I'll tell you that much. They are not pleasant to look at. Here it is. I see. So I don't actually have to bring any Toledo steel of my own. I have so much scrap metal. I've just been picking it up as I've been killing people and looting boxes. I have 109 scrap metal. But yeah, no. I wouldn't wear this shirt anymore out and about because it's just not, it's not party, it's not presentable. Let's put it that way. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta do this properly. We need, I think we're only gonna get one shot at this, so let's try not to break this sword. I have to remember how this works now. Blow on the sword. Blow on the sword. Blow on the sword. It's getting hotter. I think we can do it until he starts complaining about the heat, but I wouldn't do it any longer than that.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, let's go.
Burning it.
Alright, let's lock and load. Unlike my shirt, this is going to be of perfect craftsmanship. Shit. I've already screwed it up. No! Can you clip that for me, Apicus? Just like clip the last 10 seconds. Jesus Christ. This is going to be perfect. Wait, hold on. So bad. Oh, no.
This is going to take a while, yeah?
Okay, that's the halfway point. Let's flip it. Here we go. I haven't done this in forever is the problem. It's been like weeks since I last crafted anything in this game. There it goes. Oh my god. It's okay. That's it. I'll find it later. Don't worry about it. How do you find watching me on the phone? Is it like, I don't know. I usually watch things on my computer because I got two screens, right? I got the screen that I'm looking at now. That's where the game is. And then I have my second monitor over here. The second monitor is where chat is and all my settings and stuff. So, like, according to YouTube, most people watch me on their phones, but that's like shorts and stuff as well. That's not just my live streams. That's cool. Smoothing successful, and you got lockpicks. Okay. How did we do? We better sharpen it. We'd better sharpen it. Here we go. And then we should also have a look at how good the sword is. Yeah. You should say something when it's perfect. But it's close to perfect, because I got the razor sharp perk happening. That might be close enough.
One sharp blade.
There it is. You watch with the big screen and you communicate with the phone. Okay, that's fun. Do you watch me on the TV sometimes? Is that something people do? I think I used to watch people on my TV at one point, but it wasn't for very long. It's just not... It doesn't feel right, I think, communicating with people through the TV. I don't think I needed to do that. I've got maxed stealth and lockpicking skills and such. Actually, you know I could do, just really quickly. Oh, hold on now. This is good practice for me, just to remember how to play the lockpicking game. I'm gonna go, yeah, straight for the Groschen. I don't really need anything else at this moment. It's not really important. Well, actually, hold on. You know what I could do? Hold on now. Rob? Take that away. I'll take this. Perfect. That'll do it. And I think because this is not technically trespassing, it should just be fine. And if not, then I'll deal with the consequences. It'll be fine. Alright, here we are. We could do the same thing over here, couldn't we? No, take away that. Sort by money. And then find, what were there, 5 things? Oh, no, not that one. They switch positions. There we go, the bastards. There we go, that's what I want. Wait, other way. There we go. Look at me go. Look at me being good at the game. Let's repair. Well, we could get the blacksmith to repair my stuff, couldn't we? Sleep and save, I think. Deleted by moderator. G-Chan, you banned somebody. Thank you. Have you just been... Uh-oh. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no. Ah, no. You bastard. This happens occasionally. This bed in particular, I might have to restart the game. Give me a second. Can I... I'm mashing all the buttons. All right. You know what? Fine. Screw you, game. Save and quit. Give me a second, everybody. Just pretend there's a game here. I could switch this to the other screen, but it's not going to take very long. We'll be back. You've been summoned. Dude, do you think that maybe the bots show up because you're here, G-Chan? Is that what's happening? I think that might be what's happening. I think that the bots, they wait for you to arrive and then they show themselves and they ruin literally everything. Oh, you just woke up. Man. How long do you sleep for, Appa? I hope you're taking care of yourself. I slept for like 10 hours. I think I might have been more. No. Maybe. I don't know if I was in bed for a long time last night. Because after stream, that was about 9 p.m. I think that I hopped off stream. And I pretty much went straight to bed. And I didn't get out of bed till like 8. So maybe it was about 10.5 hours. I've been sleeping a lot lately. My body does not cope with so much excitement in such a short period of time. Eat full? Yeah, dude. Less than 4. Oh my god, apparition. Get your big sleeps in. Yeah, I mean, I was, I guess a couple of weeks ago, maybe I don't know how long ago it was, but I was getting really bad sleep for a while when I was transitioning from, I was moving from non-uni life to uni life, I guess. And it was a pretty horrific time trying to change my sleep schedule. I was getting like 5 or 6 hours or something, like not very much. So it's nice to actually get some proper sleep. I've got a pretty good schedule right now, although truthfully, like, I'd kind of like to be... Sorry. I drank a bunch of Red Bull. I'm in trouble. My gut is in trouble. I slept... What am I trying to say here? I was sleeping bad, and now I have a good schedule. The only problem is that I would actually like to be, like, streaming later, if I can.
Quick!
Maybe not every time I stream. Like, maybe most streams will be till, you know, 8 or 9 p.m. and then I go to bed and I have my proper hours of sleep. Because I'm trying to be up at 5 these days, which is insane. But, like, it's technically very healthy for me. Let's put it that way. It really is a good routine to be in if I get up at 5 p.m. I'm surprised I fit through those trees there. Alright, go about your business. Bye. See you later. Yes. But I would like to do some later streams. Like, I'd like to do... Hear me out. I would kind of like to do some, like, crazy long streams, like 6 hours or something. I was going to say 12 hours, but I think that might be a bit ambitious. Because lately the streams have been like 2 to 3 hours, but I'd like to do some longer ones. Maybe a Friday stream should be like a nice long one. Because I started at 5, and there's going to be some Kingdom Come now, and then at 7 we're doing Left 4 Dead, and then I don't know, probably go to bed after that. But like, I'd kind of like to do longer streams on Friday. I think that would be a fun thing to do. Good heavens! Spider 5, yeah.
Quick!
Yeah, be well, Appa. I know that I can see you chatting in the chat while I'm talking about my sleep schedule. I do hope that you get enough sleep, even if it's in chunks. Friday fuckings? Perhaps. My mother chided me for my language today. I had to give her a call. I had to. I hate it. I hate talking to my mother. She's no, I love her dearly. But I was having a chat, and I was like, oh, have you been, you know, seeing these videos I've been putting out? And she's like, yeah. Should you be saying swears on the internet? And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Mother dearest. Also, hi, Mom. This gets to you. I'm doing my best. I promise you my language is normally very good. But, you know. Your mum knows so little of the internet? This is real. Real and true. Sorry, Magus Mum. I know, right? Yeah. Sometimes she sees my videos, which is very occasionally, and I'm like, well, that's good. You know, all love she has for me is going out the window. But that's okay. The thing is, like, honestly, I've been watching. I say it's like it's a recent thing, but there are people that I just watch on the internet who are so much more, like, their language is horrendous. They're vulgar. They're all sorts of things. They're all sorts of unchristian things, let's say. And I love them dearly. But, you know, I just, all I can think is, like, if my mother saw these other people that I watch on the internet, how would she feel? Probably wouldn't be able to live with herself, you know?
Would you repair it?
I think we just, can I select all? Oh, they're too good. Alright, that's fine. That's 23 groschen. I have $1 million. It's fine. So technically it's better for me to use my repair kits right now, but that also takes a bunch of time. I'd rather just pay $20 and be done with it.
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
I forged a
God,
sword.
nails, you weren't bullshitting.
Yeah, it was
I'd
really
say
good.
it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel.
I'm glad you guys enjoy my name so
Damn
much.
fine.
It's Latin, you know. It
Thanks.
makes me intelligent.
I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge.
Dude, I'm
either.
level 30 smithing,
no, you know
okay?
full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
Itchy face.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mystery.
Teresa's nails.
Whatever. That's your business. I don't mind taking you to
I'm
the
kind of
wedding.
sad you guys
Nothing
didn't get to see the
We
Kingdom
can
Come
set
1
off once you're
playthrough,
ready.
but... Okay. Let's not. Set off when you're ready. Really? Okay. Cool. Alright, easy. So if I have a look here... He said I had to pass his test first. We found the weapons. Found the weapons. We found Lord Samin. I did do that. Then I had to forge a sword for his son. We can go to the wedding now. I should dress nicely so I don't embarrass myself. Okay, well, that's fine. I think I need to... Yeah. Okay, I think we're done with the blacksmith then, which is insane. I can't believe we've actually made it this far. We now want to go do some sneaky bullshit with the guy. What's this? That's fine. Yeah, so the plan now, we can technically go to the wedding, but we want to do the Miller's quest first. I've been told that they're longer than what we've just done, so presumably it'll take us another 100 hours to get through the Miller's quest line. I'm ready for this. I've accepted this. But that they're a lot more fun than the blacksmith's quests. That's what I've been told. I don't really know what the content is of these quests, but they're sneaking, and there's bullets involved. Presumably there'll be guns at some point. Look, I'm fully ready to become an arms smuggler. My thievery and stealth levels are at 30. They're as high as they'll go.
Whoa.
If I have to become a bullet smuggler for the Bohemians,
Greetings, my friend.
I'm ready. They're jester shoes. I'm not ready for these. Do not need them. We are not a jester. We are a knight in shining armor. Except for when we're naked. And then we're just being practical. What is this? Latin which makes you pretentious? It's true. Look, I still remember asking my Latin teacher, how do you say magician of words in Latin? Or rather right, because you don't speak Latin, because it's bloody Latin. And I came to him. I don't remember exactly what I gave to him first, but like I figured out that it was magus is the second declension nominative. I think it's nominative for magician. There are a number of different words you could use for magician, but because magus also kind of means sorcerer. But you know, you can kind of read it however you want. It's a different language. We can adapt words. And then verborum just means of words, like verbus, verbum, verborum, verbis maybe? I'd have to check my Latin grammar book, which I definitely don't have anymore because it's not needed. But I went to my Latin teacher and I said, is magus verborum, does that make sense? Does that mean magician of words? And he was like, yeah. So, you know. Chrono slander? Hell yeah. What is happening? The devil in me. Where's my Latin phrase book? I mean, there is no phrase book. There is only a dictionary, which you were allowed to take to Latin exams. That was the thing. The way that they tested it in my high school was that if you took Latin as a subject, you had 2 exams to do. One was with dictionary. The other one was without dictionary. And the one with dictionary was like translating poetry, I think. Maybe the poetry was the one without the dictionary because you were supposed to kind of memorize the whole thing. I think I'm going the wrong way, by the way. I think I actually have to go to Troskowitz. But yeah, one of the exams, like a lot of what we did in Latin was poetry. It was Ovid. It was oh my god, not Ulysses, but it was the Trojan stuff. It was all the Trojan stuff. We did a lot of different poets from the Latin times. And a lot of what we were actually doing, which is probably why I didn't actually enjoy the subject as much as I should have. Like, some of it was history, which I really enjoyed. I'd say maybe 30% of it was, maybe 25% of it was history, which I was like, yeah, legionnaires and Carthaginians and like warfare and venom. We get to imbibe the venom. How exciting is that? That's drink the wine. But it was grape juice, of course. It was good fun. But outside of the history, it was a lot of learning lines from poetry books because in the actual exam, we didn't know which lines of Ovid or whoever it was we were going to be tested on, but you could memorize as much of the poetry as you could so that you would then be able to translate it in the exam setting without a dictionary.
Whoa.
There's serious in the Latin book too? Sure. I mean, there are books that are like poetry and that sort of thing, of course. Big book dictionaries, encyclopedias. Well, I'll tell you that the books that we used were not that big. The actual dictionaries, they were not super big. It was just, you know, it was like any other dictionary, I guess. And we didn't really use encyclopedias.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Ah, he's seen me. I'm out. I'm going to have to wait till nighttime. It's okay. I might just wait. Let's do this. Here we go. I'm going to starve to death if I do that, actually. Let's not. Let's not. I can eat this. Hell yeah. Food. Nourishment 60. I should have grabbed some food while I was at my house. This was foolish. I have like $1 million though. I could just... Maybe we just go for it. Oh no. Let's see. There's a throw rock button, right? There it goes. Yeah. What's that over there? Is that a rock being thrown? I'm a big stupid head. There you go. You asleep? Oh, you see me. Sorry. I'm out. I'm out like the gout. Is that enough to get me a bounty? Let's see. Oh, it is! Oh, sorry. It was a misunderstanding and such. Sorry.
You want to try me?
No, I don't want to try you.
I surrender.
Yeah. I'll it's
Felt
fine.
like doing a bit of robbery. For now,
was
you'll pay a
just-
fine.
Oh my god. 20 groschen. You know what? Let's just. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Why am I
What
skipping
secret?
this?
Look, we're both men.
Let's see what's
aren't
happening.
we?
Wait, what? What is
Where are
happening
you
here?
going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this.
Wait, what is happening?
Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
What do they say, Henry?
No, what?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet
So
her.
we got in the castle
Behind
prison,
him,
Henry.
I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out.
What?
Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Henry's
Aye.
he's very creative, isn't he?
I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then.
Yeah.
I'll turn a blind eye, just this once. That's taken care of. Off you go now.
Oh, whatever, man. How bad is that for my reputation? Let's have a look. Sure, it's not that bad, right? Truskowitz. It's right at the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, here we are. Minus 12. That's not too bad. We'll get that back by selling like 1,000 gold worth of crap, so it's fine. Okay, so we need to... Oh, here we go. 44 groschen. Let's see if that fixes everything. How does this work? I really should know by now. I've stolen so much stuff. Oh my goodness. They didn't seem to do much at all, in fact. Okay. Well, whatever, man. Let's go have a snooze and we'll break into the castle when it's nighttime. What? No, it's fine. We don't need to talk to that man. He's not important. Also get some food. In maid, I require sustenance. Oh my god, you guys are talking about the toxic yaoi again. I see how it is. I think we're just gonna like buy like 5 beers. It's 5 groschen. I think that'll be enough. Let's drink this and we'll sleep it off until we need to actually be active. Here we go. Easy as pie. The number, that is. It is kind of impressive how much hair Henry has on his chest and otherwise. It's kind of terrifying when you look down and you see. But I promise you it's there for a good reason. It's for the fans. It's like Leon Kennedy's chest muscles. I hope we're all excited for Resident Evil 9 next week. I'm gonna try and stream when it actually like comes out.
Put some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Aye. Right.
I'm gonna try and actually stream it when it comes out at about 2 hours ago, but I'll do my best. It's mostly going to depend on downloading the game, because like it may not, I don't know, there may not be a preload. I assume there'll be a preload, but I'd like to play it when it actually comes out. I think that'd be fun. Be nice to be like at the beginning of something, I guess, as well. Like, it's been a long time since I've been for like a game dropping or releasing that I've been there for the start of it. I feel like the last time was Firefall, which is an insane idea that it's been like 10 years or something since that game came out. Firefall was an MMO that I kind of bought into at the beginning of its lifespan. Let's drink a little bit of beer. Yeah, that'll do it. And then sleep. Or not sleep. Wait till nighttime. I should not have drunk that. I need beer for... I need beer! In fact, I should get some moonshine or some schnapps or something. Because being drunk makes it easier for me to sneak around. And also means I can make an excuse. Do you have any... Yeah, you just got schnapps. Just grab one. That'll be fine.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Let's wait around. Yeah. What is happening? What's happening in chat? Apparition, you don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize at all. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing in this game. It's good. I think that embarrassment is like the most fun part of being on the internet. That's why I've taken absolutely no pride in my appearance. And I'm wearing the shirt that I used to open beer bottles with in college. Like that's where we are right now. That's how I'm feeling. I'd show you the holes, but they're a bit low down. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I have quite a bit of clothing that I should really just, I don't know. There is kind of spare stuff for if I have nothing else to put on. Part of me is like I should get rid of it, but I'm wearing the wrong outfit actually. I want the stealthy outfit on. Here we go. Okay, I think we're good. I gotta lock in while I do this minigame. Did I drink? I didn't drink, did I? You guys have to tell me when I don't. You guys have to help me. You have to be like, Magus_Verborum, you didn't drink. That's what you need to do. Alright, let's wait. Yeah. Nah, the thing is, like, I actually take my, I don't know. I think about, I'm just drunk. Don't worry. We're all good. We're drinking enough. We're just going to wait till the bar gets to about halfway. Maybe a bit over halfway. I think it'll go over halfway with this particular drink, but I guess we'll find out. No, I kind of like keeping around old clothing because it reminds me of, like, other times. Like, I have a shirt that is, it's like an anime shirt. It says Villain in Glasses on it, which, if you understand that reference, you're a real one. It's a reference to Log Horizon, the main character from that show, he's a guy who wears glasses, and he like hacks the planet. He's really cool, but like the bit of that show is that he's always kind of in the background of things, kind of masterminding events. Like, he's not a bad person, but every time he gets involved, his role is misconstrued and other people get the credit for the stuff that he does. And at the time that show came out, I don't know, I guess I related to that. I related to the idea of like doing stuff in the background that I wasn't necessarily being recognized for. This was a long time ago. This was like, I don't even know, like 2013 or something. Very young, still trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, that sort of thing. But I don't need this on. I need no clothes on. I've already escaped. I'm good. But the Villain in Glasses he's the main character of Log Horizon, which we're going to pretend didn't get a second season, because second season was kind of bad. Like, it just wasn't very inspired. It wasn't very exciting. Different studio did it. I wouldn't say it was Studio Dean, but that might be being unfair to them. They kind of got a bad rap for a long time. I don't know if they've improved. I actually have no idea if they've improved, if their reputation is better, but They used to be kind of the studio that would get, I don't know, they didn't seem to have a very large budget for the projects they worked on. They obviously animated Higurashi and the show with the harem where all the girls were based on the different seasons. Smiley would know. We watched it together. Well, we didn't watch it together, but we talked about it a lot together. Yeah. Yeah, referential shirts. This shirt doesn't have anything referential on it. It's more of a, like, it's representative of a certain time in my life when I used to be much larger and I used to go to parties and was stupid about what I was doing there. No self-awareness. Very different time in my life. Not that I don't go to any parties these days, but I think I used to chase them in a way that wasn't very healthy. Wait, which part is Chan. Different parties? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there were lots of get drunk parties, lots of drugs happening. It was great. It was a good time. I was much less restrained than I am now. Much, you know. Those were my rowdy years. Let's put it that way. You don't remember anymore? Okay. It's alright, I understand. I think. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to the Miller. So we're going to go back to this town here and hang a right. From this perspective, it would be a left. But from our perspective now, it's a right. And we should be able to just follow the path. It's good to wear your old clothes. It's true. Yeah, this shirt is definitely worn out. I wouldn't wear it outside. For right now, it's not so bad. It's a bit ratty, but, you know, it's good stuff. And yeah, I'm also, like, I don't like buying new clothes. I really don't. I need to buy some new underpants. I'll be real. Don't take that out of context. It's just something I need to do. Get the mileage out of them, that's for real. Yeah. No, I'm not the kind of person to waste money. Here we are. Almost where I need to be. Yeah. It's just how I am. Yeah. It's good. I get, like, sentimentality when it comes to clothing, I think. It's not something that I attach to many of my I don't know, stuff that I own. Like, I don't buy stuff for walls or anything. But clothes, I definitely think, you know, this was the time when I bought this clothing. This is what I bought it for. Speak.
I surrender.
What?
Enough.
Bandits! I'm sorry, what? Why? Why have you followed me into this man's house? What is happening? Why are we fighting here? Save me, everybody. Hello? Oh my god. I think that Kretzel just... what the fuck, man? Kretzel just died. What was that? This game's really stupid. I just don't... I don't understand what happened there. I walked through the bandits. I just wanted to get to the quest, and now my quest man has died. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me, bro. Kill me. Kill me. You guys are so bad at this. What is happening? Fight me. He's hitting his friend. Oh, he's moved out of the way. Oh, they're trying to kill each... What is happening here? Isn't that crazy? What is going on? I don't understand. What is this? All these naked men are in a fight with these bandits. And he's trying desperately to kill me. He's desperately trying to kill me. Oh, there he goes. Oh, no, I'm not dead yet. Oh, come on. Do it. Kill me. Fight me.
There's one more.
What are you doing? I'm not touching anything. My hands are off the keyboard. This is the worst bandit in existence. There we go. Finally. Can't catch a break. I don't know what that was. That was very strange. Anyway. I don't care what the most recent save is. We're not letting a quest giver die. It's not happening. It wasn't even a... Like, here's the thing. I know what you mean by bug, but my definition of bug is like the game breaking. I don't think that was a bug. I think that was the systems working as intended, because the bandits got into combat with me. They followed me trying to kill me. They followed me further than I would have expected. But, like, that was the game working as it should, technically speaking. I just... it was just completely unexpected.
I was just changing clothes.
Oh, my God. Okay, we need to
Right away.
buy stuff. Where's somebody I can buy from? Hello. I think I need to buy schnapps off of you. In fact, I can check here. We have to do that again now. Buy like 2 beers. Buy a schnapps. That'll be fine. Okay. Let's put some clothes on. Sneaky clothes. Torch. Wait till nighttime. No. So the reason why, look, we can break it down. So the reason why they were naked is because those are the wrestler characters, so they don't have much to wear. Also, I think they were asleep, so they hadn't put their pants on. But I think they just walk around like that, because that's what they look like when they fight you in the wrestling ring. So either,
Keep the peace, and we'll stay
you know what,
friends.
sure thing, buddy.
I'll be with you.
Whatever you say, man. So either they were in their wrestling clothes, which is just normal, or they were asleep and they were woken up, right? And the red filter is because I was dying. It was taking a very long time to die, but that was me dying. So, all right. So technically speaking, the game was working as intended. I know that looked like it was freaking out. It kind of was, but that was what God intended. You know, that was the good Christian way of playing the game. And as Jesus saith, when the game fucks you with its systems, you reset the checkpoint. That's what you do. This is a much harder lockpick position than last time. Last time it was in the little nook, so it was very easy to follow. This time it's in the middle of nowhere. There we go.
The author of Hermes Trismegistos.
Yep, we should read this, by the way. I think they told me not to read the document, but, like, we should read the document. Is that the way out? How do we get out of here? This way, right? Here we go. We're leaving. We are leaving. Okay. My mum will fact check that. I believe it. She knows. I don't think Jesus ever said fuck. That's true. I think that may be accurate to the truth. I'll have to check the old Bible. I haven't read it in a while. Alright, here we are. You will kneel before the holy Jimmy. In the great Bible it saith. Etc. I'm wondering if we should wait till morning, but I could probably just fight those bandits if they're there again. I don't entirely know how random encounters work in this game yet. Like, I've noticed you get a lot more bandits when the sun goes down, which is fine. You know, that's normal. But I guess we'll see if those bandits are in the same location again. What would Jesus say, fuck? Or when would? It's a good question. That's what I want on a little bracelet on my arm. WWJSF. Stubbing his toe, yeah. Yeah, that's what they keep out of the old Bible. They keep out the one time Jesus stubbed his toe. And he had to say naughty words. Oh, I'm getting messages. I assume that's going to be Kate and Smiley. I'm streaming some KCD2. Yeah, it looks like Kate and Smiley are going to be a little bit late because they are playing Animal Crossing. So it's a good thing I decided to stream when I did, because I am trying to keep to my schedule generally. And also I wanted to get some of this in because I don't play enough Kingdom Come. Eugenics took over the stream for a little bit there. Which, I think I've told this to Appa, but like, I kind of want to do like one run at a time of Eugenics. I'm going to put my pants on, by the way. We're putting the pants on before we go down here. I don't necessarily want to play a ton of Eugenics at one moment. Here they are. Whoa, hey guys, whoa. What's up? Let's have a little talk, you and I. Hello.
About time. I'm
Have a
glad
chat.
you came.
You're glad I
was starting
came?
to think I was in the wrong place.
Uh-huh.
Greetings. What's going on?
Let's have a
What
chat.
do you mean, what?
What do I
I'm
mean? What do you
waiting
mean?
for you.
For
I
what?
have news from you know who.
What? What do you mean you have
Done
news?
everything just as we discussed.
What?
Tell his lordship. We'll get things started the day after tomorrow.
What is this about?
What things?
Riddle sent you, didn't he?
No.
Really? Who's Riddle?
Ah, never mind then. God be with you.
You gonna attack me?
I'm thinking of packing it in.
Okay, well, I guess we
Packing
sorted
what?
that out. Maybe I should have said great. I don't know what that
What
was.
else are you gonna do? Toil in the field?
Should we stop them? They are unnamed bandits, and they're doing some kind of sketchy nonsense.
Either way, this is my last job.
If you say so.
Who the hell is Riddle? Knock him out.
What's that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Got him.
Fuck with us, you wretch.
Uh-oh. Drop him.
Huh.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
What
I
do
should
you
get
want?
my thingy out. My other thing. Alright, let's get him. Clobber him. Beat him up. Beat him up. Take him down. There we go. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Actually, question. What happens if I... Was that dead man? Oh, that unconscious man that's soon to be dead. Where'd I put him? I don't see him. I want to see what happens when you slaughter him with a heavy weapon. Because with the sword, you like stick it through him. With your unarmed attack, you like snap their neck, I think. Oh, here he is. Here's the unconscious bloke. I'll take your booze. Let's see what this is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alrighty. Good stuff, everybody. Well done, team. Because we are a team in this. Chat and streamer in it together. Together forever. We've successfully saved Crazel in this timeline. Congratulations. We've averted the end of that quest chain, which would have really sucked. So. Jesus is God in human form. He has stubbed his toe more than once statistically. That's true. Yeah, that's real. Stub all humans, that's real. Yeah, I quite enjoy Eugenics, but I don't want to play too much of it, honestly. I think I'll burn myself out if I'm not careful. Where have I gone? Have I gone the right way? Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. Have I passed the turn-off? Oh, no, here it is. Here's the turn-off. Alright, we're good. Otherwise, I'll have to get out and ask for directions, and I really don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. Good work, everybody. We've successfully completed a quest, I think. Hopefully. Lord willing. We better sleep till morning. Hopefully we won't teleport. That would be unfortunate. Oh, my goodness. Where's my bed? There it is. Here's all my stuff. Okay. I picked up some loot that I wanted to store as well. Where is it? Noble Brigandine legs. The Brigandine legs are kind of interesting, I guess. They, Oh yeah, I've got this diary here. Guess I don't need it anymore. Technically the Brigandine legs have better... They have a better armor value for your legs, but the pauldrons that I have extend from the legs down to the feet as well. So you get double the armor value because it applies to two different areas. So it's technically better for you, I think. Unless I could find some shoes with... You're in my bed! This has happened before, hasn't it? Get out of my bed, you stupid housemaid. That is your real name. Well, that's fine. Wait to the point. I mean, we could probably just go wake him up. Let's be real. Let's be real. We could just ruin his day. Hello. Miller Crazel.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
No. I have the documents.
I have that document.
Excellent.
Oh, first off, I
knew
shouldn't be
could count on
skipping.
you.
Judging
No
by
skipping.
the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy here.
I didn't read it, did I?
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology. Theurgy, transmutation, and a smidgen of demonology. Although that's something anyone with a greater sense should avoid. Now show it
Yeah,
to
the
me,
most important thing
so
is
I
the
can
ball
finally
armor
get the
apparition.
knowledge.
I should have read it.
Good.
It would have increased my scholarship skill, probably. Could still go back.
Of course.
What now?
That's all right.
That much? Going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What
Buddy.
now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Sure.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semi.
Whoa!
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
You promised.
You promised you'd get me into that wedding.
I did. But I didn't say when.
I didn't say how many years it would
Besides,
take.
Things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't
Wedding
any
mentioned?
run-of-the-mill business.
We'll get
so
there
to
one
speak.
day.
I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all.
What do you mean? You said
guessed
demonology.
it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy!
Oh!
And when I say
Science!
alchemy, I mean real alchemy.
Not scientifically
Not
possible.
some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know what all of this is leading to. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem
I'm sorry?
out of dough.
What?
Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
Is that true? I know what a golem is.
A golem.
Let's go for it.
That's a helper
Hell
made
yeah.
of clay, which they say the Jewish scholars brought to life using the words of God's secret name.
Well, well. Seems that head of yours isn't
I am
just
familiar
for
with
ornament after all.
the Jewish golem. You put the piece of paper in its mouth to tell it what to do. I have seen both the Simpsons episode in which there is a golem of such an origin, and also played D&D, and also played I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Golems and all those things. They're all very exciting.
And how are you going to do that? It's surely impossible.
Thanks,
Sounds
G-Champ,
more
for
like
killing
a
that
joke
bot.
to me.
Appreciate you.
I'm deadly serious, Henry. One shouldn't joke about such matters. Studying the Jewish cabals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit.
Very shit.
A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying
Sure.
sacks, pulling wagons,
Dude.
standing guard.
Henry would never
He
have to
wouldn't
carry
be
a
much
sack ever
smarter
again.
than
Can you
Cynic,
imagine?
but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
Yeah,
What
awesome.
word?
Let's go.
That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head.
Ah,
But if you're patient and help me,
none of this is
you'll
real.
see soon enough.
But one day.
It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind.
Interesting.
Just look at the Bible.
The Bible! The Bible!
Moses could command the
Oh!
waters and speak to God through the element of
Jesus!
fire. Jesus brought the dead back to life.
And he kept stubbing his toe the
I've
whole
no
time, but he
doubt
never
that if our
sweared.
Great Holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
Damn.
So a golem, you say, made of flour.
I'm really
For the good of
regretting
mankind.
not having this
Exactly.
conversation in the
And what about the
daylight,
good of
because
me?
currently it's like
You promised me.
there's
a
nothing
reward.
happening on
You
screen. This
already
is
know
not
that you
visually
can learn
appealing for me or for you.
practical Application of certain
just nothing
useful
happening.
skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say,
It's incredible.
theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document. And then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
I mean, I'd rather learn.
I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse.
But you are,
I
aren't
added
you?
in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
More sacks? That's all that Henry wants to do is just carry sacks around. That's like his hobby. You know, that's all we've ever seen him do in these main quest lines.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Ooh.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Oh my god.
Saltpeter is niter. That I know. They're
Henry's
white
just as
crystals
exhausted.
Similar to salt. But I have no idea what you might need it for here at the mill. Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young semi?
Reputation
Nothing
gained.
of the sort.
I wonder if that's because I'm
Kabbalistic doctrine
scholarly.
speaks of saltpeter as
think
a
it might
vessel
be.
for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks.
Sounds very cool.
But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
It's the heart of the golem. It's the thrill of the golem. He's gonna smash rocks and carry sacks of bullets. And what's the rest of the lyrics? That's it. That's all I'm going with. This will work.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit.
Sure.
Do you understand?
What is
I
a
was hoping
saltpeter
I'd learn
pit
something
exactly?
useful from
Like, I understand what it
But
is.
instead, you're
But
making me
where?
wander around the countryside looking for some
I've seen a
pits.
lot of pits.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
Sure.
All right then. I'll look around
Find your
for
damn
that
pit.
saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look. That you can point me in the right direction. And also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie
okay.
has a lead. She's
Bonnie.
a damned handy girl to have around. She can do
Who's
anything
Bonnie?
you ask of her.
Uh-huh.
But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
Nitre. Is she a dowser? Is she a witch? Is she a thief? A dowser.
So
Isn't that
this
like thing
Bonnie,
that like finds
She's
minerals
a
in the
dowser
ground?
or something.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Now hold your horses.
You gotta lick it?
You want me to taste that nasty
I'll
stuff?
lick it.
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rock.
What do you, but I can lick the
You don't
rot.
want that.
What do you mean?
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you.
But if it's
She'll
not
tell you the
saltpeter,
rest
then I'm
herself.
licking
You'll
rot.
find her in the lair.
The
At the
lair.
secret storage space I have here just by the pond.
The pond.
Only my best people can get in.
What do you mean? Can you smell saltpeter? I have no idea.
You have a secret storage space. You're full of surprises, Crazel.
What's so surprising about that?
Well, actually, it makes sense. I reckon you can't just make a golem in the mill. So how do I get to this lair?
The lair.
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it.
Okay, sure.
Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her
What
very
kind of
happy.
herbs? Like,
She's just been through some tough times.
okay.
Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth Zinnik.
Yeah, Zinnik. We hate
On the
him.
other hand, Zinnik might be
He's an
holding
idiot,
his
right?
tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stops.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie spends time with Zinnik. She may want some spirits
So
rather than
Zinnik-
herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the
a Christian?
plague. Run along, so you're back as soon as possible.
Zinnik,
For the
I
lair.
think, was the crony who he sent to steal that piece of paper that we just gave away that I didn't read, which I guess I'm never gonna read now because I'm not going through all that dialogue again. That's just not happening. Okay, what were the blasted instructions? Well, talk to Bonnie. Sure. Unless I've already found the pit and I just don't know about it. No, I had to talk to Bonnie, so I know where that is. What were they talking about with this secret passageway? In the lair, in a storehouse near the lowest walk on the southern side of the pond, and I should pick some herbs. Okay, well we can do that. I guess we can't sleep here. My character Henry is dying. That's right, we have cheese and schnapps. In fact, I have a whole storage chest of food. What am I doing? To the storage chest. With me, yes. Crazel has a really weird nighttime routine. He seems to spend most of his time looking through his chest rather than sleeping. Also, I don't know if I said, but I don't know if you can smell saltpeter. I guess we could look it up and find out, but I am not familiar. I'm not that familiar with saltpeter. I'll be real with you. It's not my domain. All right, this stuff is all starting to go rotten. So let's think anything above 50 definitely needs to be like eaten soon. Let's just quaff that, and then I think we'll wait till morning. Wait till daylight is the important thing. I'm not too worried about saving. Oh boy. I was the time. All right, it's 3 minutes to. I'm gonna keep streaming until I get a message from Kate. If she shows up in chat, that will also be quite an obvious thing. Yeah. So these hired hands were the ones that were running around naked in that alternate timeline that we were in. Yeah, I suspected they were woken up by the fight and just decided to help out. You know, they were just helping out. They're having a good time. All right, nourishment's quite bad. Let's drink some of this stuff. That should be fine. I'm gonna hope that's not enough to actually make me drunk. How's my nourishment doing? 74. It's not too bad.
Whoa, whoa.
Right, we don't need pants right now. So we're going along here. I think we're going down this path. And I've been told to pick some herbs on the way there. So let's just grab... What?
What was that noise? Woodcutters?
I mean, there's a woodcutters camp nearby, but I don't know. I don't know, this is new. This is part of the quest. I don't know what that noise is supposed to be. So I'll just grab some poppies. Potassium nitrate equals odorless. Oh, does it now? See, I didn't know these. I don't know these things. I'm not smart like you, Appa. That's why you're the one that isn't streaming right now. You've got the intelligence of someone who knows what saltpeter is actually made of. I don't. I just know what it tastes like, which is a cooling taste. Yeah, but you had the brains to look it up, you see. These are all things that I could stand to learn about in my old age. As someone who has officially reached the age where I might as well just throw myself off a cliff because I am that old. If I was in that movie Midsummer, I'd be like, take me to the cliff. I have taught the children all that they need to know. I must fall off the cliff now. Where is this rock going? Hold on. There it is. Pray for the nest. Where'd it go? Wait, there it is. Ah! Reinforced sword guard. That's pretty good. I feel like it's such a heavy thing, that reinforced sword guard, that like a bird would have a hard time flying away with it, but you know, if it works, it works. Alright, so the game wanted to point me towards the woodcutters camp for some reason. There's a whole bunch of stuff here.
Why do you work for the
What is all
miller?
this?
Well, how can I put it? Anywhere else, they'd have kicked me out by now. The miller's the last person who'd still give me a job. He says every idiot is of some use at least.
And you see that as a compliment?
I see a coin in my hand every week.
That's true.
That's
Fair
all I
enough.
care about.
Community, purpose,
What
life
did you
skills.
do before you started working for the miller?
A bit of this, a bit of that. When I was still a boy, I stirred lye at a tannery, and then I slaved away at a dye house. But since I came to the town, it's been, well, let's say not exactly honest work. But that's what I'm best at, see?
Okay. What do you think of Crazel? You
What
love
do you
him?
think of Crazel?
Best
Is
friends?
this some kind of test or what?
No.
I can think what I want, and I keep my opinion to myself. And you ought to do the same.
Long time no see, eh?
Crazel gave you another job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the coolest.
I proved myself to him last time,
Is
so why not
this guy gonna
continue
get
our
jealous?
collaboration?
Did you come here to make fun of me? Just like Bonnie?
No. I want to be
As soon as she
friends.
showed up, she gave me hell over that manuscript.
No, not at all. I just need to find out something only you would know.
Do I?
So, Zinek, have you any experience with saltpeter?
There's a weird thing to
I never
happen.
want to see that shit again.
Ah.
I still have the taste of it in my mouth.
So you found some.
Bonnie and me was taking turns tasting it.
Weren't you afraid
Indirect
a dead
kiss?
soul lectured
Confirmed?
you through it?
What? What are you babbling about?
Dead souls pass time in niter crystals, don't they?
Do they?
That's why the miller is looking for them. To bring the golem to life.
You fool! We're looking for saltpeter to sell to butchers for salting meat. There's good coin in it.
Well, the miller told me something different.
You can't believe everything he says.
I choose to believe
Golem
him.
in the mill. He's yanking your pizzle.
Yo.
You're all just trying to confuse me.
Crazel's a good teacher. You know how it is.
Nitrate equals nitrate. That's true. That's true. That is a true and real fact.
What can you tell me about Bonnie?
Well,
Let's see.
you mean Cheeks or Jezebel?
Are those nicknames?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Snowdrop, Vixen. We always come up with the stupidest names, and nobody sees through them anyway. Bonnie's been here the longest and has the most experience.
I'm a little bit lost about why we're
I'm
asking this man,
surprised she
but
still
whatever.
Puts up with Crazel and his mad
It's all
emotions.
experience.
And I think she likes animals more than people.
She like
when
a
I try to talk
Snow
to her
White
about work
character?
or weather, she gets bored.
What sort of place is this?
Our secret place, where we can quietly plot sneaky plans for our beloved Miller.
Behind that
Lucrative.
boarded up door. What's inside that cliff?
You know, storage, rubbish, rats, filth. Look, I know Bonnie ordered me to clean up in there. Thanks to you, I'm sure the movement of goods will start again soon. So it'd probably be good to have some order around here.
Okay.
I just haven't got round to it yet.
I'm just a lazy bum. Don't you worry
Zinek,
about me.
I have a few questions about the saltpeter pit we're looking for.
So now you need me, eh?
Oh, we're done. We're done with those questions. We're out. We're out like the gout. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that pizzle. Now, what about this woodcutter bit? Oh, is she coming to talk to me?
Ponds don't overflow.
Hello?
Lord be with you.
Hi, I'm the naked man working for your boss.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice.
That works too.
He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames.
Ah, you're
What should we
also a
call
streamer.
you?
Now, I know that the Butcher of Brannock is a reference to The Witcher, funnily enough. I know I brought The Witcher up earlier this stream, but the Butcher of Brannock is a reference to the Butcher of... I forget the town, but it is a Witcher reference. The Wolf of Skalitz? We're not... I mean, we could just call ourselves Henry. We could just be a total dweeb about it. Be like, oh, I don't have a name. I'm Henry. Oh, I'm Henry. Nice to meet you. The Wolf of Skalitz sounds a bit messed up. I don't want to do Butcher. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about these names? I feel like I kind of want to just say Henry and see what happens. I think that's the funniest option. The poet is pretentious. The Wolf of Skalitz is a bit bloody, but it might be the most appropriate because, you know, I do like I call him Henry of Skalitz. That's what I call him. You like the poet, Appa? What do you like, G-Chan? Otherwise, I'll make an executive decision. Look, I'm sorry. My feelings are that either the wolf or Henry. But if you guys, everything's bad. Oh my goodness, you don't want him to call himself Henry? If you guys both like the poet, I'll pick it. This is a democracy after all. But I personally, I kind of like the idea of like, oh, I'm Henry. It's my nickname. It's actually Henry the Henderson. What would you, like, if you could make up a nickname, G-Chen, I'm just saying, can you do better than any of these? If you don't like any of these nickname options, could you make one up? Your team Magus, Appa, you've been outvoted. We're gonna call ourselves Henry. I'm sorry, you got to choose the haircut or at least the beard. So it's democracy. It's what it is.
Henry's fine.
Henry.
Well, that's not
reputation
very
down.
creative.
Her reputation.
Oh,
okay.
I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better.
Oh, okay,
Did
sure.
you
That works.
Bring me something from the mill.
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for
I
me?
do. I have some poppies. How many do I have to give
I've
you?
got something here.
How many do you want to give? Oh, just one. Oh, okay, that works. There you go.
My word, that's exactly what I need.
Oh, is it?
The ingredients for the magic ritual.
Uh-huh.
What kind of magic
For
ritual?
the golem,
The
of
kind where
course.
Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me.
Trismegistos.
Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
Uh-huh.
Did?
And what do you think of it?
Is it real? I mean, I'm very excited to see what comes of it, but it doesn't sound real to me.
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow.
Yeah, you gotta be able to control
So,
it.
If by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same.
Uh-huh.
But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit.
Build some rapport.
But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
I wonder if this witch... Wow! Who did that? Zevis Varga! Thank you for the jump scare, you absolute monster. I was just beginning to daydream about all the wonderful things that I'm going to get to do with this witch building a golem. And now you have jump scared me, you absolute bastard. Hold on, I need to make sure I need to do all the things. I need all the things. Welcome. How are you doing today, Zephys? Are you streaming tonight? Are you doing a lot of fun stuff? I feel like you normally stream on a Friday my time, but I hope you're enjoying yourself and that you have lots of good plans for the weekend. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, tomorrow's the weekend. Oh my God. I was like, wait a second, is it Saturday? It can't be Saturday. It's too early for Saturday. Don't tell me we're already halfway through the weekend. I'll explode. You're not feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you feel better soon. I don't know. I feel like I've been feeling pretty good over the past couple of weeks. Stressed, but like not physically ill. So that's been nice. I've been bewitched by that jump scare. It happens. Yeah, it is a thing that occurs occasionally. Yeah, please. Yeah, G-Chan's right. Get well soon, man. And I hope to see you streaming again. I've been watching some of your like story highlights on Twitch. There were goop shoes apparently. I don't know. I couldn't tell what the game was, but I saw you with goop shoes, touching tips with somebody, which is always very exciting.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll start.
What?
When they caught Zeneg in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my
What is
mind that they'd
what is
catch
with
me
this
and
lady?
trap me in the stocks.
Why does she want to talk so
I
much?
had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Oh, I
Life
see.
in the lair isn't
Okay.
all fun and games.
She wants
Zenith
to
and
yap.
all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once.
So the
You've
real
got a
you.
beautiful dog.
Oh my God, she
What's
just
his name?
yaps.
Mutt.
What a cute fella.
But
How did you find each other?
Yeah, we did belong. Oh, but girl though. Yeah, I'll be real. I joked when she said her name was Bonnie and it was like a fake name. I was like, maybe she's a streamer. Maybe she would be a good streamer if she just wants to yap about everything. Maybe that's what we want. That's what we need in this world, is more medieval themed streamers. Oh, roadside research. It's like a shop sim, but you're all aliens. There've been some good alien games coming out. I think, was it Boat Goes Binted? I want to say. I don't know if it's good, but there's a couple in. It's like a card game, I think, where your heads explode if you like play badly. So let's try to avoid our heads exploding. Let's what do I do here? You belong to Teresa.
He belonged to this girl I knew.
Burgers Binted? There you go. That's what it
saved my
is.
life in my hometown, Skalitz.
It looks horrifying,
I went
honestly.
to bury my parents.
Well,
One of them is
I'll
just
see.
Uno, I
That's
think.
what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
You mentioned
He
this.
died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done.
Yeah.
And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also,
No.
yes?
Strong, honourable family. Oh, these are a lot of options. Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, any of these will do. So here's the thing. My heart says a family of blacksmiths because that's, out of the two heritages that we have Martin and we have Radzig, which I guess you guys aren't. Zephyrus, you're familiar with, of course, but everybody else who hasn't played the first game, not so familiar with the backstory. But essentially, we are the bastard son of a nobleman. So if I pick knights, that's sort of leaning towards the bastard son angle. But the family that actually raised Henry is a family of blacksmiths. I don't know why we would say family of thieves. I guess we could lie to this woman. But truthfully, educated family gives me scholarship experience. So I think we kind of have to pick this one.
It's not important where I come from, but where I belong. And I belong to the family of scholars.
I don't necessarily agree with this.
I seek
but
out the company of clever people who have something to say. Our mission is to spread learning in this world.
Sure.
You must be pretty excited about old Crazel's learned rambling.
Did they call him Crazel because it sounds like crazed? Question mark? You always honor your adoptive family every chance I get. Yeah. I mean, that's... Even though I realized it would make my leveling kind of crap because Radzig gives... I think he gives you a bonus to scholarship, which would have been very smart to take. I still chose the Martin heritage because Martin's my boy. Okay? I miss Martin.
Hmm?
The
What do
Chad.
you think of
He's
the
my
old
real
miller,
dad.
anyway?
Radzig isn't my real dad.
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
He's a little bit
It's
crazy.
his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties.
Pigsties?
It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know.
Sure.
Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Okay, that's not enough? I actually have no idea. It sounds like a lot.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times. Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
Depends on the
I
pit.
reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
I mean, Henry might know. Yeah, sure. Wait, what is that? Alchemy. Oh, yeah.
Certainly.
Good at
You
alchemy.
take a damp wall, like in a sty, you let the water evaporate from it, and you get this salty bloom.
That's right. But like I told you, all the sty walls in the region are scraped clean and we can't wait. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting.
Oh, dear.
It can be shit or carcasses.
Corpse pit?
Well, A saltpeter pit
Corpse
is
pit.
actually nothing more than a mass grave.
Corpse
The
pit.
best natural saltpeter
Are
maker.
we gonna make a
Crazel
corpse
said
pit?
saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. But I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit.
Some other regular shit that'll give you
feels kind of
diseases.
cold
It's
on
just
the
all
tongue.
reeks
Jesus.
of nonsense, but I
And
guess
you
we'll
know
see how
where
we
to
go.
look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses.
I have a question.
person who's digging holes
I have a thought.
and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even...
Alright, I'm gonna try very carefully to avoid spoilers for this quest line. Is saltpeter used in gunpowder? Or in... I have a question. I don't know. That may be the stupidest question I've ever asked in my life. But is it used in gunpowder? Yes. Yes, it is. The sulfur and charcoal acts as fuels, while the saltpeter is an oxidizer. Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay, cool. 75% of the mixture is saltpeter. Incredible. All right. Yep. My instinct was 100%. I mean, we've already seen the bullets. Like, we should be able to guess this, but...
No, he's got
Yeah,
the gold.
okay, I've got it.
I
I figured out what's going on.
saltpeter mine.
I wasn't, like... My brain wasn't necessarily familiar that saltpeter is an ingredient in gunpowder, but I was like... They're heavily... They're clearly trying to lead me down the idea of, is this crazy nonsense or is this real? But when Zinnik was like, oh yeah, we sell it to people for their pigs or something. Like, that doesn't sound right either. Zinnik's an idiot. We've established this. He doesn't actually know what's going on. Bonnie probably knows what's going on. Especially since we're talking, like, the alchemy skill is involved. So, and they've also, like, the way they're talking about it, they're saying, oh, you can find saltpeter on corpses. Like, I wonder if it's something we're just going to be able to find in the world and use to make our own gunpowder, if it's involved in alchemy. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Saltpeter is close to the realm of fire and brimstone necromancy. It's true. It's true. It's close to the realm of bullets going through bodies. What did we miss? A person digging holes in the ring. He's got a golden salt. Yeah,
The
gravedigger.
local gravedigger.
Exactly. And
That's
the
it.
one we have here in the region is also the Knacker.
Sure.
Ah, the gravedigger Ignatius.
Oh yeah.
I've already met him.
Named after a sheep.
He lives outside Troskowitz.
May
in
the sheep rest
direction
in
of
peace.
Apollonia, right?
God bless his
Aye,
soul.
that's him.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it.
We were just over there.
Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something.
Why is
if
this
you
lady
want.
so
Keep
nice?
that in mind.
Like,
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering.
Like,
He's always
she's probably
dragging those
lying, but-
carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskowitz
like
butcher.
cooked.
Good idea.
He lives
Okay.
a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, Henry.
Yeah. I reckon it's got to be possible to save Ignatius the sheep, but I didn't do it. I didn't save him.
Why do you work for the miller?
Because he pays well, and don't care how much coin I make on the side.
You mean by stealing?
And he doesn't ask any stupid questions.
What did you do before?
What did you do before?
I got by any way I could. Believe it or not, I started in a convent.
So that's where your manners have
You?
come from.
A nun? Well, why not? I was in the cloisters myself for a while.
Oh well, different people have different fates. But we all ended up here anyway, in the armpit of the
It's not
world.
that bad. Right?
What do you think about Crazel?
You're another one of those that don't know if they should love him or hate him.
No, I
right?
love him. I'm dedicated.
Crazel is his own man. Once you learn to get along with him,
We're going to make this
you can't help but
gunpowder-shaped
admire him a bit.
golem.
But sometimes he's unbearable as soon as he opens his mouth.
Okay. That would be pretty funny, though, if you made like a great big animated creature comprised entirely of flour and gunpowder. I think that could be pretty fun. You could just tell him to charge the enemy and explode on them. That'd be great.
What do you know about the Troskowitz gravedigger?
He's a pretty tough old bird. He follows the rule, I'll treat you the way you treat me. And he appreciates when a fella's direct and open. But I probably wouldn't tell him everything about
Yeah,
us.
because you're a bunch of
So,
criminals.
Bonnie, the most honest girl I know, sent me.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some dead animals as models for painting a church fresco. A scene from the apocalypse.
That might be a bit much. But you learn fast.
I love Henry. He's so derpy.
How was the saltpeter collection and tasting again? Sounds pretty disgusting.
It wasn't so bad. Xena kept whining about it, but being a saltpeter collector, it has its benefits.
Like what?
When you go and clean someone's sty, they don't pay much attention to you and leave their purses and chests unattended. We made a pretty decent amount on the side.
What, by stealing?
Confiscating property for the greater glory of God.
What?
I hate
There we
the
go.
term stealing.
I meant to do the sign of the
Just
cross,
like
but instead I
crazy.
whacked my mic. Jesus Christ be praised. Of course.
Tell me something more about Zinnek.
He's Andy, that's for sure. But also a bit of a fool.
Weren't you
To
him an
be
item?
honest,
What's happening?
I don't care for Krazel's whole shit most of the time either. I do this job because it's fun. Unlike Xenek. He does everything for his own good. Doesn't give a damn about
Is it
any
Xenek
greater
or
cause
Xenek?
or other people.
Xenek.
Actually, he really
You must
pisses
aim
me
for
off with his
Xenek.
attitude. And he entertains himself by coming up with the stupidest nicknames for me.
Like what?
Dunga,
Oh
for
yeah,
instance.
like Vixum,
What
whatever.
kind of a bloody awful name is Dunga?
Oh, lovely. And what does he call himself?
Scruffy, or Jan, Nicholas,
Jan?
Hans, Peter, Jakub. The most bland, everyday names.
What's the name of that
He
guy
tries
that
to be
died?
careful, but then he opens his big
Fell off
mouth
a cliff.
and fucks it all up, just like in Troskowitz.
Yeah, tell me about the lair.
What is this lair place?
Krazel built a stall so all them honest, curious people in the mill, the likes of Hensel, wouldn't have to worry their little heads about what we're doing here.
You mean behind that boarded up door in the cliff?
We're definitely not doing anything there right now, because of the mess in there. I told Xenek to clean it up. I think he wants to see if the place will get so rotten that saltpeter will bloom on the walls.
We can get in there now, can't we? Alright.
See you later, my friend.
Later, nerd. Oh, in here. This is the lair? This is where... Oh, there's a little peephole. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. You can look out that and see who's approaching. Is that where the guns are? It must be. Also, we heard a sound of a woodcutter,
Yeah,
right?
Stephen.
Do you have any more information for me, Zinek?
Zinnek?
So now you...
What do you know about the
What
grave
do you
digger?
know about the gravedigger?
Yeah, tell me
Not
information.
much to know.
Nothing?
He's half gravedigger and half knacker.
Oh,
Takes care of
man.
both dead people and animals.
I'd never have figured that out without your help. Anything more interesting?
He's my father.
What?
And he's a wizard, same as me.
What?
Yeah, right.
It's true. I was
a
born
wizard,
the
Xenek.
seventh son of a seventh son. I have the power of clairvoyance and I can raise the dead. I'm just hiding out with the miller until my time comes.
He's a Harry Potter.
I've been chosen to save the world.
He is Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
nice story.
Alright.
But if I'm going to get the miller some saltpeter, I need to know something useful.
Oh, aye. You're not much fun, are you?
No.
The grave
Well,
digger's
I mean, I
as
am,
boring as
but
you are. Also, he
not with
knows
you.
when he's being lied to, and he hates it. So don't even try it.
You see? That's the kind of thing I wanted to know. Was that so hard?
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. What are we doing now? You have nothing for me. He's got nothing for me. We don't need to sleep. Maybe we need to eat something. And in real life, too. I've actually been eating these, I guess, homemade burritos, almost. Like, I got wraps, and I get some mincemeat. And I got some lettuce, and some tomato, and some mozzarella cheese, and you grate it up. I mean, it's already grated. It's pre-grated. It's pre-grated. It's really good. So normally when I make like taco or wrap like mince, there's like this pre-made sauce that I put in it, but I didn't come with any. I didn't get any this time, so I had to make do. I ended up putting some like barbecue steak sauce into the meat to sizzle while it was cooking, and it was actually pretty good.
Quick.
A lot more sauce than I normally put in there. Probably a little bit of sugar that I don't really need. But sometimes you got to experiment. You know, you got to put all sorts of crap in your meat to make it it's a little bit tastier than usual. There's a little bit of mince left. I've had like 4 wraps and I still haven't run out of meat, so I need to finish that tomorrow, I think. Where is this woodcutter? Hold on. I gotta look at the map. Map. Oh, it's all the way back there. It's all the way back there. Okay, that's cool. You had a sugar crash? What do you mean? How do you have a sugar crash? You just had way too much sugar? Like crazy? I know, I try to avoid sugar as much as I can these days. I've got a message. Oh my goodness. Kate's ready. Kate's ready for Left 4 Dead. Let me, just so I don't forget, let me get over this woodcutter. But we will stop and start the stream in just a minute, and we'll switch over to some Left 4 Dead. And that'll be great. Where is this woodcutter? Over here. Here they are. Why did I even hear you a second ago? Are you guys doing anything? What do you guys have to do with my current quest? Anything? Question mark? I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe nothing. Maybe these guys don't have anything to do with anything. Well, that's fine. Cool. Wait. Are you a character or are you just a woodcutter? Stop that. He's got nothing for me. These guys are all useless. I don't know. I heard the sound of woodcutting earlier and I thought it was maybe to do with this quest, but it doesn't seem to be anything at all. There's just a guy here. There's just a bunch of guys. Alright, this is a good time, I think, now that we've finished talking to Bonnie and such. We will switch over to Left 4 Dead in just a moment. Alrighty. Yeah. I know. I see your message. Join voice. Yeah, give me a second, Kate. I see what you're doing. I will get wedgied for wearing tidy whities, or will you? I mean, I wouldn't wedgie you. I wouldn't do that to you, Golden Fish Frog. But, you know, if somebody else does it, then that's, you know, that's their prerogative. I do not encourage bullying in the chat. But if it happens, it happens. All right. I'm going to pause the stream for maybe 5 minutes. Just a couple of minutes, and then we'll switch over to some Left 4 Dead. Thanks for watching the Kingdom Come stream. This has been a really nice casual stream for me. And quite a few of you guys popped up. We got to like 7 viewers at one point, which is pretty cool. The dream is happening. Actually, I will say before I go, I got a comment from a Russian viewer on like one of the clips that I put out that was like really nice. I tweeted about it. They were like, keep streaming. They asked about the helmet. They asked if it was real. And I was like, well, technically it's not real. So that was unfortunate. But they were like, you know what? It's a pretty cool helmet anyway. And they were like, I really want to see you go from nothing to millions. And I thought that's like a really inspiring thing to think about. I don't know if I will go from nothing to millions. That's like a lot. That's a big number. But I think it's encouraging that there are people on the internet who I've never met who are inspired by the stuff that I do and want me to succeed. So, you know, thanks for coming by, everybody. This is really cool. Hi, Kate. I know I'm switching over. I'm just wrapping up because I'm full of feelings. I'm feeling like I've had a really stressful week, but that streaming is actually keeping me going right now in some ways, even though it's a lot of work for me. So thanks for showing up, everybody. I really appreciate it. Kingdom coming. Whoa. That's what it is. I'm coming to the kingdom. Anyway, we need to stop this. We need to end this bit so I can go say hi to Kate and Smiley and get on with the zombie shooting. But yeah, this is awesome. All right, give me 5 minutes and I'll just stop the stream and restart it. All right, y'all have a good night. And if you're leaving because you came for Kingdom Come, that's cool. But like, stick around if you want more of me. I'll be back in 5. All right, don't touch that dial now.